As a business owner, whether you have someone on payroll or not, as part of the compliance, you have to inform CRA on this every quarter. So in today's video, I'll show you both. That is, in case you don't have anyone on payroll, you have to submit NIL report. It's quite simple. And in case you have any remittance to be done, in that case, how that remittance will work, this also you will get to see. And after watching this video, you will know what are the exact step, what is required. So without wasting much time, let me take you to the computer screen. I'm hoping you have a CRA account, which you should. If not, just go and register for a CRA account. And once you do that, you will be able to log in using your CRA user ID and password. So click here, then you come to this page where you will enter your user ID, password, and then sign in, go through the credential. Basically, you'll have to go through the security options, and then once you click next, select your delivery method, and then once you choose that, enter the passcode and then click next. Now both your personal and business detail you will be able to see at one dashboard. You will go and select your business. You come to your business page, scroll down. As long as your outstanding return shows nothing and owing shows nil, you are good. And progress tracker shows, our record shows that you have no files being tracked at this time. That means you are good so far. Let's go back. This is the payroll tab. Come here, click and select this. Once you make a selection, you will come to this page, which is your payroll page. Here you see remittance. This is where we will click. Once we click, scroll down. Remittances are due on 15th of every month following the end of quarter, and the due dates are April 15th, July 15th, October 15th and January 15th. First, we will see the NIL report where you have no payroll employee and you are filing NIL report, and then I'll show you the pay source deduction remittance. So once you click here, you are now on the NIL remittance page, and here before you begin, you need to tell CRA if you have no source deduction to remit for month or quarter. This can happen if you have no employees, you have seasonal workers, or your business is temporarily discontinued. So these are the circumstances under which you can file the NIL report. Report NIL remittance by due date. As soon as you know you do not need to make source deductions for the month or quarter. Do not report a NIL remittance if you made a source deduction in the month or quarter. Click on start. Here the dates range could be for a month or even beyond month. If you have missed doing that earlier, you can still come and do it as long as it is NIL report and you don't owe any remittance. So enter the date. For today's video, let me show you, say, from 1st January of 2025 till month of June. Once this is done, click next. You check the remittance information and also the date range. In case you want to make any edit, you can go and make edit accordingly. And once you have ensured that everything is correct, the reason automatically shows as no employees subjected to deduction for the period. So here I have shown almost 6 months duration, and as long as it has not been flagged and everything is okay, you can do that, or you can go and edit. You can do that for quarter or a month. One more thing here, say you had done this NIL remittance earlier, but you don't remember the date range when it was done. You can overlap, that is, you had submitted before and you have forgotten the date range, for example, January to say February, and now you don't remember what exactly you did. You can still go and do this, how I have shown, from January 1 till June 30th, till the time when you know that there is no payroll, and then you can go ahead and do the submission after checking this confirmation. And the reason here shows no employees subject to deduction for the period. Once you do the submit and then you get this message success and then your confirmation number. Of course, I have hidden that, and it shows the submission date, what is the date range, and the reason what was shown earlier. Same thing is showing here. You are done with your NIL remittance. You can just log out, or if you want to return to the overview, you can click here. Make a payroll source deduction when you have employee and you have to do the remittance. You click here. On the source deduction remittance, you enter the period end date. So there is no date range you can see here. You entered whatever the period end date is. Here I'm showing 30 May 2025. Based on what you have with you, you will enter the gross pay, number of employee, and the amount to be paid to CRA. And then once that is done, click next. Here I forgot to check. Click next. You are on payment option page, and here you can see whatever the amount is that gets shown, and then what are the available option. You cannot use credit card for this service. And then once you come here, you see here pay by Visa, debit or debit MasterCard. You can also pay through your checking account, and you can also pay in person at Canada Post. So with Canada Post, once you start and complete everything, once you don't choose any of these two medium, you will get a printout which will have a QR code. Carry that QR code to Canada Post, pay the amount, and immediately that transaction will reflect in CRA. So that's a easy process, just in case you have no option with this debit card or the checking account. The easiest one would be if you can do any one of these. If not, you have to go to Canada Post to get this done. Click start. You see here Interact debit card are no longer payment option in my payment service after September 10, 2024. So you'll have to check with your bank or credit union on that. So you will choose your payment method. If you choose debit card, once you select this and click next, you have to enter your card detail, and then you have 18 minutes to complete this payment. You go and do the payment, and once the payment is done, you will get an acknowledgement. If it is from a checking account, once you make a selection, you will have to create a pre-authorized debit agreement. So once you click here you will get to see this detail, how often you can select the payment. If you are doing this regularly, you can set it up. If the amount is consistent, if not, you can set up at one time and then enter the branch detail, institution and account number. Once that is done, click next, review and submit. If you're choosing Canada Post as the payment option, in that case, you review everything, submit, you'll get a QR code, carry that QR code to the Canada Post, and then you can do the payment either through cash or you can use your debit card by just tapping at Canada Post location. So that will get the job done, and almost instantly this information will be relayed to CRA. So you are compliant with whatever the payment has to be done.